Most people think of liposuction as major surgery, but with new technology, that's just not the case anymore. So why live with all those fatty trouble spots? Dr. Jeffrey Cole of EnteBella is here to tell us how lipo is no longer a major surgery. And you guys are taking lipo really in a new direction, unlike anything we've seen in years past.
Yes, it's wonderful. The new technology allows us to do surgery without using general anesthetics a lot of times. We can do it under local. We're getting into areas that we've never really been able to get into before and getting great results as well.
So tell us about this new technology. How is it different than, say, traditional liposuction?
The new technique is a little bit more gentle. We're using a probe that goes in, it's about the size of a knitting needle, and it melts the fat tissue, so we're able to get much more fat out, much smoother results, but it tightens the skin up much better than the other way we had before. And we don't have to be quite as vigorous with the liposuction cannula, which used to cause a lot more pain and bruising.
And then when you're talking about a little tiny needle, that I would have to assume that means the scarring is going to be less, the downtime is going to be less, and I'm going to have a better experience.
Absolutely correct. The incisions are very small, 1/4 of an inch. If you have a pre-existing scar, we can go through that so we don't even create new ones. And the downtime is remarkably better and less swelling and less bruising.
Is it called Vaser lipo?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay, so what parts of the body are we talking about?
Well, that's the exciting part of it. Now we're able to get into areas and getting much better results: arms, necks, calves, shins, as well as the typical abdomen and flanks and your hips and all those areas as well.
Yeah, I mean, that's the crazy part. I mean, the back fat that we never, that we didn't really ever think we could get rid of, now we can with this technology.
And we're getting really good skin tightening.
And of course, we got to see results, because that's what this is all about. What kind of results are our clients seeing here?
Well, this is a patient in her 40s, had a couple children, just needed a minor touch-up, and we did the Vaser ultrasonic liposuction. You can see the contouring. It looks much better, much more athletic type appearing.
Right, right. And how many months after treatment are these ladies seeing these great results?
This is another one, same kind of scenario. And this is about 2 to 3 months post-operative. And you can see the skin tightening and the reduced amount of inches around the waistline.
Wow, it looks really good. And again, these are women that maybe in years past you would have recommended a tummy tuck for.
This one particularly that we're looking at right now is skin was kind of questionable. How much will we shrink? She didn't want the scar associated with a tummy tuck, and we proposed to do Vaser, and we got tremendous results. She was quite happy.
She looks fantastic. She's bikini ready for sure.
That's
and
3 months.
3 months later, oh my goodness, that back fat we were talking about.
This is one that patients love. It's a tough area. You can't diet and exercise this. How are you going to do it? So the Vaser, we're able to get incisions that you can't see. We're able to tighten that skin, flatten it out so you look better in your bathing suit.
So when I come in to see you, Dr. Cole, if I walk in and I just know I want to improve some parts of my body, will you recommend what's best for me and for each candidate who comes in?
Absolutely, because there's certain patients that maybe liposuction with the Vaser isn't appropriate. Maybe we would do an external device, maybe some laser therapy. So there's different options for different candidates, and we will devise something that's best for you.
And how long have you been doing this?
I think it's 16 years now.
Wow, so you really do stay on top of cutting edge technology.
This is the best that we have to offer. I've tried a million things, but this is by far the best one.
And you like the results, and what are your patients telling you? Are they amazed by how quickly they're back on their feet, back to work, back to being moms?
Well, I've had patients that have had liposuction the traditional way, then they're coming to see us to repair or improve upon their results, and then they have our procedure, they look better, and they say that was a much easier process.
All right, well, if you're ready for that easy process and to get the body you've always wanted, Dr. Cole brought along a special offer just for you. Mention that you saw his segment today on Sonoran Living Live, and you will get $500 off surgical liposuction, or get your first treatment of V-shape non-surgical body contouring for just $99. But please call his office for details. To set up an appointment today, give EnteBella a call, 480-278-7233. You can also go online to their website, EnteBella.com.